Meditation on the Four Noble Truths. There is nothing wrong with worldly happiness and all the good and nice things in life per se. It is very good to be happy and content and to gain some benefit from life. The only problem comes when one is trying to train oneself for something higher, deeper, and more useful. If one becomes too involved with happiness and the good things in life, then it will hold one back from one's training and development. It is like a young child. If the child is playing, then the child and parents are very happy. There is nothing at all wrong with that. But if the child is going to grow up, then obviously the child has to learn his lessons and go to school. If the lessons are jeopardized because the child is playing all the time, then he or she will never develop and go on to something useful and productive. Likewise, worldly things are not bad in themselves, but if one is aiming for something deeper and useful, then one does not take too much time being involved with worldly things. The realization of the truth is very slow because we are apathetic. The remedy to this apathy is to realize the Four Noble Truths completely, not just a little. When we clearly see the first truth of suffering and realize what it is and how much there is, then we will really work to remove the causes and actually do it. It is the wisdom of seeing things as they are which causes us to develop our practice. When the Buddhist teachings say that we need to leave samsara, they point to the urgency of getting out of samsara. It is not that they are saying we have to give up eating, wearing clothes, and other worldly things. Rather, we should not have great involvement and attachment to samsara. The understanding of the second noble truth of universal origination involves two meditations. These 2 points are realizing the existence of universal origination and realizing the complete manifestation of universal origination. For the first point, one realizes that karma and the defilements are the cause of all suffering, and suffering does not come from outer conditions, but rather from one's previous karma. For the second part, one realizes that karma comes from the defilements, so one realizes the universal origination of suffering. Then one sees how powerful karma is in one's life, and this is the complete manifestation of origination. For the truth of cessation, one meditates to appreciate what happens once all these difficulties and their causes have been removed. One meditates on the cessation from the view of taking away all these blockages and veils, so the good qualities will emerge. One meditates on how one can eliminate suffering and the cause of suffering. Through this, one realizes the positive quality which is peace, and is able to enjoy the very best peace for oneself. Realizing sensation is possible, and these positive qualities will emerge and inspire one to strive hard on the path and develop all the qualities of peace. There are 4 main points of meditation on the fourth noble truth of the path. One needs first to contemplate the presence and validity of the path, to develop an intelligent awareness of the path itself, and to realize that away from the path of Dharma, one will never achieve complete liberation or freedom from one's problems. Next, one needs to be very aware of the value of the path in relation to other activities. Third, by realizing its value, one needs to actually put the path into practice. Finally, one needs to contemplate how the path is certain release from samsara. It is actually the path which leads one to freedom from all the problems and blockages.